My book for the quarter is From Generation to Generation Understanding Sexual Attraction to Children by Anne Sterling Hastings. The book is based off of understanding what a child predator is and why they think the way they do, why children are attractive to them, and ways to help them. So the two central arguments that the author makes is that all sexual predators or pedophiles have a mental illness and shouldn't be treated like monsters, basically. And then the other one is that all those who are sexual predators or pedophiles can be helped and that their illness isn't hopeless. So with the first one, she does talk about how being sexually attracted to children is a sexual, mental disorder. And she talks about how we should treat it like any mental illness and that it's just a problem that they have in their brain that they need to try and figure out. And her methods to helping them figure it out is, diving deep into, the shame they feel, as well as talking about how it's not okay to like children. And with the second central argument, she basically states that all mental illnesses can be treated. So those who have the mental illness of being sexually attracted to children can be helped as long as they, put the effort into getting the help that they need. So I've come to find that her views and opinions are incredibly biased. Her evidence of her arguments is solely based on her patients that she has treated, and she has, in her book, stated that all mental illnesses can be treated. Well, she's only going based off of the patients that she has and she has helped, which isn't a good sample size to the entire world or all of those who have the mental disorder to like children. Those who also support her argument are other psychologists who agree with her. So everything is just purely based off of all these people have the same opinion onto what exactly is a mental illness or not. And their evidence is solely based off of the patients that they have helped. But like I said, it's not the proper sample size for the entire world. I personally disagree with the author. I just think that some people are irreversibly bad people. There are some people who just, no matter how much they try, they still will probably feel the same way they do towards children. And I just also think that some people are just bad people and there's really nothing you could do about it. With the people that I interviewed, a lot of them disagreed with the author as well. But most of the disagreements were mostly just towards that all people can change. I had a few of my peers that I interviewed believe that they shouldn't be treated horribly, although they should be reprehended. And then I had a large handful of people who did incredibly disagree with the statement that everybody could be cured, because it's not safe to say that, especially because there are some people that just irreversibly won't change. Some people don't want to change, so it's not some curable disease. It's not some curable mental illness. Some people are just bad people. I did have some people who did agree with the author, though. They did believe that, and those were the people who, really want to see the good in people and want to believe that, anybody can get better if they tried hard enough.
Hi, my name is Laura Anderson, and the book that I chose for the quarter is They Take Our Jobs and 20 Other Myths About Immigration. This book was written by Aviva Chomsky, and she talks about 20 myths that most conservative Americans believe about illegal immigrants. Two main central arguments the author has is that illegal immigrants come to the U.S. and steal our jobs. Another one is that illegal immigrants come to the U.S. and do not pay taxes, and they have a negative impact on our U.S. economy, which is far from the truth. Aviva Chomsky goes on to tell how illegal immigrants do not come and steal our jobs. but they come in and take the jobs Americans do not want. Jobs with low wages, the jobs that are low paying, have little to no health care, and do not have any social security benefits due to their citizenship status. Illegal immigrants do not just come to our country and do not pay taxes. They actually do pay taxes. They pay taxes and they usually use a fake social security number. And with that fake social security number, they will never get the taxes that they put into that social security number, leading illegal immigrants to give the U.S. economy $7 billion in subsidy each year because that money that has been taxed has. I believe that the author is both biased and unbiased due to lack of evidence in certain claims to further support her ideologies. When the author is biased, she tends to input her own opinion rather than articles or evidence in the past for support. On the other hand, a majority of the time, the author does remain unbiased and uses many sources to give her credit. I just thought it would be important to add that the author is not 100% unbiased in her. I agree with the author and her opinions because many conservatives have a false knowledge about immigration due to political people giving out wrong information. And they need to become more educated before they vote and speak on political topics. I agree with the author when she states that ignorance is not going to get this country educated. We need to become more accepting, tolerant, and most importantly, mindful of others.